Okay, guys, you guys know what this what if is. Let's get started. Nothing really to talk about. Let's go. It has been after the Villain League has gotten a major upgrade. They have got the main attack squad and all that from Canon, but because their attack was such a wide scale and so impressive that many other stronger villains, but not overpowered villains and smaller ranking villains, flocked to them, giving them an army of 30 disposables and no moves on their side, and a squad of very strong people. So yeah, of course, there was a debate against Shigaraki and Deku about who's gonna lead them, and all for one chose Deku since he seems to have more of a strategy and planning much quicker than him. And his plan actually worked to take down a hero and no pushover hero. So yeah. So Deku would say that on this team I need one other person to help me out, and I need Twice. Which you explain, since Twice's quirk is so valuable and strong that nobody knows how strong it is, they underestimate it. So yeah. But they would go, and Deku would walk up, meeting them all, with Twice behind him. And they ask, why is there a kid here? Where are all the villains? And Deku would have to tell them that he was the person who came up with the plan to take down the hero. And this guy right here helped execute it with his quirk. It may seem weak to most people, but his quirk's very useful. And I was chosen to lead you guys. So yeah, let's get something to explain to you. My name is Zuka Midoriya, or my other name, which I infiltrated UA and gets information from it because All Might's there. And the big goal of this organization by the boss, I'm not really interested in it, but is to kill the symbol piece, All Might. So that's why I'm there. He says that this is how I normally look, but with my second quirk of illusions, this is how I look. So if you see me like this, do not attack me, do not talk to me, do not approach me. Do not work on your own without permission, since that can harm the agency and give out our location of where we're going to stay at, but you're not allowed to go to the main members area since it is a very small area. And the problem is, whenever Deku looks at the crowd, he would see the number 4th hero, or the number 5th hero right now, Hawks, which you would see at and glare at. And he would have speaked out to him, saying, aren't you Hawks, the number 5th hero? Why are you here? And of course, he would say, he would go on about I'm not really a hero and all that, and I can prove it. And he would throw a body of the number 4th hero above him. No, the number 3 hero. The 3rd hero, Best Jeans. Which Deku would say, okay then, let's go over this at the main base. Tell him Twice to watch these guys while he takes them back. Teleporting him and throwing him against the couch and all that, which all of the squad would be there. And yeah, they'll get ready to take him down at any moment. So, Hawks, you say you want to become a villain. And you bring a dead person's body, and you claim it is best genius, right? Right. So you get that we're not really gonna trust you, right? But you, if you're true, you need to give us information on the heroes, everything. And just to be safe, strip. And so he would. So he has no recorders and all that, no trackers and all that. But he does have a phone, and Deku would take that and break it, just in case. And so, what he would do is he'd say if any heroes come after us, we will go directly towards you and kill you. And all that. And he would leave. Of course, the time that Hawks knows about who's Deku's identity, Deku has not been snitched on, since he wants more evidence and more information before he tells. So yeah. Soon enough, you'll learn that Deku is a person who planned and killed all those people with the exploding building. And he killed or planned to kill Wash. Of course, whenever people hear is that Best Genius's bodies has been found dead, they automatically assume it was the Villain League and all that, which they have a right to. But they're like, they already took out 2 heroes. That's ridiculous. This quickly, one after another. How strong are these guys? That means Deku's numbers would start rising to 50. So yeah. Of course, Deku says that we should execute our plan now if we have the right materials. Which, it comes down to that, yes they do. So they would plan an attack on everybody, even Hawks, to distract them, and it would work. While All Might was pretty much tricked into following where, All for One is, and they would have their fight. But whenever All Might comes to win, and all that, before all the media gets there, Deku dropped down next to him, disguised, and you say, "Good job, All Might," stabbing him in the chest with his knife, in his small might form. Ticket's knife gonna end him, showing him his real face, and killing him. But Deku would be undisguised while everybody sees his face on the news as the kid who killed a hero and his mother all those years ago. Izuku Midoriya was the killer of All Might. And this would go around all the way to Bakugo. And yeah, Baku would see this and say, "Deku." And yeah. So, this is whenever Hawks has to tell them about Deku, since he just killed All Might pretty much. And it would be executed where heroes would jump in to go attack Deku and all that in class. Wherever it happens, Aizawa would, of course, stop his quirk in front of them and all that. And it would show Deku's true face and all that. With Bakugo seeing that Deku was the one next to them on the whole time, everybody seeing them, he was told to put his hands behind his back and get to the wall. Of course, Toga would take this and she would jump out the window with the heroes chasing after her. But she would disappear out of the alley. And Deku would be in the class and he would sit on top of the whole, teacher's desk thing and would clap his hands saying that Hawks must have snitched. So he was a double agent. I trusted him for a month. And the only way you could have found out who I was from him, he must have let his feelings come out whenever All Might died. So, there's two ways I can get out of here. Dead or imprisoned. Dead sounds awfully inconvenient, and being in prison, I'd still be alive, but it'll suck. But staying alive than dead is better. So I give up. Bakugo would stand up and say, Deku. I'd say, can't be you. You're gone whenever you're kids. Going over everything that happened. And that you're corkless also. And Deku would say that actually I'm not corkless. I was sickly from some kind of disease that nobody knew. The truth is, that was my original quirk. Every time somebody dies near me, I feel pain. A sharp pain in my heart, making me sickly. But if I kill somebody, I can heal myself and get stronger, faster, to the point that it's superhuman. So, yeah, I use that quirk to my advantage, so I could heal on my way and gain back my stamina. But I guess I'm caught now, but we should end it now. Pulling out his hands, pulling out a little button saying that I already knew this was going to happen, so I rigged the school of bombs. And I added some perfume and all that and cologne all over the school where you cannot smell the gunpowder and all that. And one of those dog heroes can't find it. The click of the button, I can blow the place up. So you better let me out. And they would, escorting him all the way out the campus, and that's when if you throw them at him, saying it was fake, and he would jump off the building, or run up the building and run, which is like, crap, he bluffed us. If we'd let this happen, Killer All Might got away. Them jumping all over him, with all them warning that two of their students there were both villains. And one of them were one of the strongest people in the class, or the most craftiest of how you can use his quirk. So yeah. But it would come down to All For One would tell everybody that even though my quirk I cannot pass on yet, there's a quirk that's stronger than mine that somebody who I worked with holds right now. And one day, all the heroes would be dead. And I'll live till that day where I can see everything fall down, laughing. But Deku would pretty much go back to the new bar, which they have, with a huge storage area that he still goes to. But the bar It's a little different. It's much roomier and all that, since there are more people sitting in this bar all day. And so, yeah. It would be a war times, with whoever has the most firepower would win. And this is whenever Twice comes in. After this war's been going on for months, with heroes and villains attacking each other on the streets. It doesn't matter if it's day or night, play or not, it's happening. People in certain cities are forced to evacuate from high crime rates and attacks there. And more villains would flock to the League, since even the smallest crime, or if your name has some kind of theft, you would be chased down by people and police because they assume that you're a villain. And so they would build an army. But Deku knows all these weak people wouldn't be enough until Twice would come in talking about this man called Overhaul, which Shigaraki would say, it's myself. But Deku would stop him, saying that I'm clearly the best fit to take over the role of the leader, so you stand back. Shigaraki and them would still fight. But this time, Deku would tell Kurogiri not to stop him. If he dies, he dies. He's too reckless, too arrogant. He's not fit to lead. So, yes. Of course, Deku would go there by himself, talking to Overhaul. And so, yeah. Of course, Overhaul's be like, so you come here by yourself, and you're just a mere kid. How do I know this is not fake? And Deku would be like, you don't even know, I may not even be here. The best plan I could do is send an illusion here to talk to you while I'm around the corner, ready to run. So it's fine. I'm here to talk business. And you know what's happening about all the fights between the heroes and villains. And I heard that on the black market you sell some kind of corporation drug. Very interesting. And if we can sign a deal, of course, it's not like your guys gonna become villains, since you guys don't consider yourselves villains. Because you are not villains. You're part of the Yakuza. So yeah. So, we will do our best to protect your name. And if you ever need something to hide yourself while you're going out to do something, call us. I can help you out and all that. With my quirk of illusions. So yeah. Of course, he'd say, I would like that. I don't like getting my hands dirty. Going off. He'd say the next shipment would be at this time. Of course, he wants a little fee to do it. And Deku says, I'll handle it. It'll be shipped to some kind of private hospital. Is where Deku gives them to go to. And they'll get there with the doctor there, who worked with All For One. Would be like, so you want me to mass produce these by ourselves? Figure out what they're made out of? Yes. I'm not planning to work with him and work for him for a while. And it'll be easier for us to do all this. We'll still keep him on our side. We'll just stop for the shipments of these drugs, since his quirk is pretty strong. He'll overhaul the world with his quirk. But yes, let's get this started. I think where I'm going to test these quirk destroying bullets first is maybe I'll take on maybe some lower rank heroes really quickly. So you would. But first, where's the gun that you give us to shoot them? You would pick up a pistol with a 12 round mag on it with the quirk destroying bullets. He'll grab a couple more mags and he'll get out, saying that he's going to test them out. Of course, he has to change his disguise, and he decides to change into a girl, where at least they will be looking for somebody suspicious, a boy and all that. And you'd see all the people running the streets, and you see that they're saying that they're off limits in this area with heroes all around. And she's a villain pointing towards somebody, which they'll go tackle all the heroes. And he would have pulled out his gun and shot them, destroying their quirks, and would stab them with his weakened blades and killed them. He would be shot by police while healing, and he would turn around and he would dash towards the police, and he would be shot a couple times, but he would kill them. But that day, he would kill at least 20 police, and he would have destroyed a whole bunch of heroes. He killed 4 heroes and took away 10 quirks that day. So yeah, that's when it gets out. The villains have some kind of bullet that can either erase quirks for a long time or completely destroy them, putting heroes out of business. And so yeah, this would go on for 4 years, coming down for the last big attack. All the people in UA would become heroes, and it would be time for this big attack. And it was all set up, since Deku pretty much tricked their brains into coming to a huge area, since his quirk was giving a upgrade by testing from the doctor throughout these years. And he had enough power to at least trick all the heroes around them in Japan. And he killed them all. And yes, this is how I'm going to leave it, with Deku, the vessel, defeating everybody. See you guys in the next What If I'm going to do as Deku. Goodbye.